Hello, my name is Amina and I'm your decision-making specialist. I hear a lot, probably you do too, of saying, I can hardly wait to get back to the old normal. I can hardly wait to get back to my old life. I want everything to be the same. I want COVID over with. I want everything back to normal. You know what? You can't go back. You can't go back. You can move forward. You can't even stay exactly where you are. We're always changing, and everything around us is changing. And guess what? There is no U-turn allowed. There's no sign that shows that. There may be a sign that has a slash across it. We cannot go back. We can look in our rearview mirror. We cannot back up. And you know the reason? Because we are wired to grow forward. We are wired to grow, to change. And that is the reason. You know the other reason? Even if we could go back there, if we could turn the car around, turn our life around, turn everything around, guess what? We are not our old normal. We have been through and are still going through something none of us imagined, none of us knew how to plan for, none of us have experience with. We're different. We have been thrown into COVID. We have been thrown into the different politics. We've been thrown into entirely new situations. Who would ever thought that we would be working remotely? That you would be teacher, guide for your kids on the computer, that they wouldn't walk out the door and say, see you later, or leave a note, something about school. School's here, work's here, your life is here. Who would ever imagined that you would be searching for food, for money to pay your bills, house payments, rent payments? Who would ever have thought? And no matter how challenged or fortunate we all are, there's something in our life that has changed. That something is us. When you're starting to think about resolutions or shifts or how you would like your life to be, what you can do is review what back there in the past, in the old normal, was working. The parts that you want to keep of yourself, of your life, of how you felt, what you thought. Think about those things. What of those would you like to keep? And what would you like to add to it to make it better? Maybe a lot of those things back there of how you felt health-wise, how you thought, what you did, not what you want to do now, not who you want to be, not how you want to be. So let this time, if you will, rather than depending and hoping and dreaming about the old normal, How about if you just took a little bit of time, or as much as you want, and figured out about your new normal? I know right now the new normal just doesn't feel very good. And let's plan. I know we never get a guarantee, and use your what if tool. What if the vaccine works? What if we do get a certain amount of immunity? What if we aren't so locked down? What if the outside changes? How would you like to live in that new normal? I know we don't have a magic wand. Mine still hasn't come from Amazon or wherever magic wands come from. However, what we can do is use this time to sort inside of us so that when we do get to go out, we are who we want to be. Maybe we're not going to be able to do exactly what we want to do. Maybe that's okay. Maybe it's not. However, we can figure out who we want to be so that when we figure out what we want to do, we're ready. Maybe you want a better relationship. What kind of relationship would you want with somebody? Maybe somebody you already have. How would you like to make shifts? Look inside you. How would you like to be in order to have that relationship? Who would you have to be? What would you have to learn? How would you like to add to what you already know to get that kind of job that you would really like to have? That kind of way that you would really like to feel. The way you'd like to be thinking, your mindset. If you had a new life in the new normal, how would you like to be so that you're ready for it? That's the deal. Are you ready for more of what you want? Think about that instead of trying to make a U-turn. If you went back to that new normal, you maybe weren't as happy. Maybe it wasn't quite what you wanted. Maybe you weren't everything that you wanted to be. Look inside. Do a review. Keep what you want of the way you used to be as a person. Add what you need to be the kind of person that you want to be now. All right. Thanks for coming. Come back. I will be here. Keep safe. Keep as many people around you safe as you can. And bye for now.